This is what I eat in a day during my luteal phase that's plant based when I'm craving good comfort foods. I'll be sharing 4 different meals that are quick and simple. I love to start my day with a cold pressed juice, and on this particular day, I didn't have the time to juice it myself, so I got a cold pressed juice from Whole Foods that had orange juice, lemon, ginger, turmeric, and I had some vegan blueberry scones. Now, these scones were dry, but I made do. One of my favorite things to eat when I don't have too much time and I'm just craving something comforting is a good sandwich. Now, I do use wheat bread, and for this, I use Miyoko's plant-based butter. You can use whatever kind of plant-based butter you like, and I toast the bread with that. Instead of lettuce, I did use sprouts. So you can use lettuce, spring lettuce, arugula is really good. So this is like a bacon, lettuce, tomato sandwich, sorta. So I sliced my tomatoes into thick slices, and then I use king trumpet mushrooms. I'm gonna coat these in agave coconut aminos, and I'm going to put these in the oven on some aluminum foil so that they can dry out. Now they'll soak up all of the flavor that you put on them, and you can also add other seasonings as well. Sometimes liquid smoke is really good if you want more of a smoky flavor. So I'm just going to go ahead and season my tomatoes. I'm one of those people that when I make a sandwich, every part of the sandwich has to be seasoned. The lettuce, the tomatoes, the bread. It just makes it all come together. So I use dulse, which is good for iodine, and then I use some of my green goddess seasoning that I got from Trader Joe's. Now, I always add my, I guess you would call this toppings on different sides of the bread. I put my mayo, plant-based mayo on one side of the bread and the avocado on the other side of the bread. I also do this with like my PB&J. So that way I'm not just slopping the avocado or mayo on the bread and it becoming too much or overwhelming. Spreading it makes it easier. So then I just assemble the sandwich, my apologies. We're just gonna assemble that delicious tomatoes on top of the bread and waiting for the mushrooms to get done. Topping some sprouts on there. And sprouts are really good for your gut. There are differing opinions on sprouts, but I love sprouts. Put them on my sandwiches, and then you go ahead and you season your sprouts, and then top them with those mushrooms. This sandwich is so good, y'all. And as you also seen, I had some tea to go along with my sandwich. This is so good. And on this particular day, I had some black seeded grapes. Oh my gosh, I love a sandwich with some fruit on the side. So refreshing with a cup of that hot tea. Now the next thing we're going to be making is some pasta. I always use gluten-free pasta. So this is red lentil pasta that I got from Trader Joe's. I did break it up because I like my pasta to be a smaller. I don't like long pasta a lot of times. And then we're going to go ahead and make a pesto sauce. I didn't want to waste these greens, so I had watercress and spinach and some other things we're going to add into a food processor with some avocado oil. And then we're going to blend that up and add some other things like onion and garlic. I do use Celtic sea salt as opposed to pink Himalayan sea salt because of the minerals to make it taste better with salt. That's how I season my food, with Celtic sea salt. And then I just go ahead and top the pasta with the pesto sauce. It may not be the prettiest thing, but we're getting our greens in, and we didn't waste any of the greens, and it comes out really good. I also added some lemon juice to this as well. And I'm just going outside to get some vitamin D, especially when I'm working from home. I make sure that I go outside to get some sun, and I'm drinking another juice, a Suja cherry limeade with coconut water, apple, pineapple, and lime. Now we are about to make some mac and cheese. I got these gluten-free shells from Whole Foods, chickpea pasta. Now, chickpea pasta is different than regular pasta. The consistency or the texture of it is really different. It's not as soft, but you know, when you're trying to stay away from gluten, you do the best that you can with getting your protein in and pasta, good pasta. So I added in some leftover coconut milk to it to help soften the noodles. And then I just go ahead and add my plant-based cheddar cheese. And I just let that cook down. This is like a super lazy way to make macaroni and cheese. I added my salt, my pepper, and some ground turmeric. The pepper helps to activate the turmeric, and turmeric just helps to give it the nice color, and it's anti-inflammatory. Anytime I can sneak in some healthy things in my meals, I will do that. And so I just added some turmeric to this meal, and I let that cook down until it got thick and creamy. And as you also seen too, we are having a side of green beans with this dish. But look at how that mac and cheese came out. It came out so creamy and so good looking, and it was so tasty and super, super simple. And then I just added my sauteed French style green beans onto the plate. And to finish up my night, I decided to have a recess drink. I usually make these with mocktails, but that's what I ate today. I hope you liked the video. If you did, definitely give me a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel, and I will catch you all in the next one. Bye.